Hello, welcome. So today's video is going to be a few little things, beginning with a trip to Tyntesfield Manor in Bristol. My mum was staying with us for a few days, and there was one day we managed to get together with both kids. Both kids had a day off work. I think it was the bank holiday Monday actually. Yeah, so off we went to Tyntesfield.
It's all been great.
Oh, look at that.
That's absolutely gorgeous.
Like similar to St Mark's Basilica in Venice, if you've been there, or seen pictures. And then green tinted glass, wonderful tiled floor, which sadly no longer exists, but you can see all the family in there. Party fine. There was a bad storm in 1916 which weakened the structure.
It's like a greenhouse conservatory like that.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
It really was.
I think you've got a record player like that. We are looking at that pose.
This is the butler's inner countries.
Wow. Oh, we're not allowed down there.
That's these bells, and they say the servant stairs to get up.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
It must have been handmade specifically for this.
Yeah, it must have done. Yeah.
I really like that design with the oak leaves.
We run down, and they're obviously going.
Mind. Yeah, we were sort of pointing out the different things that we recognised and reading out what they were for. On the left there's this like hilly field.
What an amazing archway as you come out. We actually had a sunny day, which has been really rare this spring and summer. So in the clips you can see us carrying our coats because it was unexpected. And then we had my birthday, which we celebrated on the same day. The kids could come over and have a little Easter egg hunt. Can you find it, Merlin? Where is it? Find it!
Distracting me too much. I found mine, Merlin. I got mine, but where's Merlin's?
Happy Easter! Where is it, Merlin? Can you see it?
Oh,
There
Clever boy.
Picture of you.
Thank you.
Okay, happy Easter.
This one's my one. You had yours.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Helen. Happy birthday to you. Hey.
Lyra is joining us. She's meowing away. So Chris is buying me a whole new setup for chickens for my birthday. So I've got some clips of me clearing up the end of the garden, which we sort of sometimes call the wild garden. We have had chickens before, a long time ago. Yes, Lyra, all right. which we used to keep down in the lower part of the garden, the other side of the house. Cat fur everywhere. But we gave up because foxes and badgers were just getting in all the time and killing them, sadly. So this time we're going up nearer the house, so hopefully there's more smells of the dog to keep the foxes away. And also we are just going to make it completely animal proof. So a lot of work to do up there. So unfortunately Chris didn't have this idea of getting chickens for my birthday until after I'd filled this space with slate, which is going to make putting up the run quite a bit harder. Yes, it's going to go in there. So I'm going to be digging up the smaller plum trees. They've all self-seeded. This is all plum trees, apart from at the back here we've got apple trees which are just coming to blossom, and I just love apple blossom. It's so pretty. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to dig up the smaller ones and chop down the bigger ones, maybe to dig up again later. They seem to be very robust, these plum trees. Yeah, that's my task, so that we can get in there. Chris is currently sorting out a chainsaw. We've got a tiny little chainsaw that might go through that branch there. I don't know if that's at all visible. And I think then we can create some space there. We might have to, sadly, chop down some of this apple, which I'm a bit gutted about, I'll be honest. You did it! Do you want a stick, Merlin? I've got you a stick. Okay, it is end of day one, Sunday evening, and hopefully I'll be able to get through this without too much traffic. So, oh, the sun, beautifully backlit. Let me show you what I've managed to do so far today. No, I'm going to say so far today. No, I've had enough today. I'm absolutely exhausted and I need to go in for some tea. So one of the things we were struggling with is where exactly, gosh, the sun is right in my eyes, where exactly to put the chicken run. As you see behind me, I have these two beautiful apple trees that are absolutely gorgeous, and I planted them, I don't know, pretty soon after we moved here. I knew I wanted 4 apple trees down here. I sort of designed this space to be 4 apple trees around the plum tree that's really old, that goodness knows how old that is. And I wanted this weeping silver birch in the middle and a sort of avenue of the white silver birches coming in. Honestly, I've had it on my list for about 3 years to come down here and cut down all the plums, the self-seeded plums. And now that I've done almost all of it, it's one of those jobs that you think, I really should have done this sooner, because now it's just opened up the space and it looks so lovely. And it's lovely, and it's also just lovely being down here amongst the trees, and particularly amongst this gorgeous apple blossom. It's just gorgeous. I didn't want to cut the apple trees down. I particularly like the 2 on this side because they are low. I can actually reach the apples. We've got the other 2 I want to cut down a bit actually. I want to get some of them sort of stumpy so that I can reach the apple. And so we were sort of thinking, can we do the chicken run over the top and just have the apple trees, because they've sort of grown outwards. We wondered, could we just do the chicken run over the top and then they can perch on them? It doesn't matter too much that they'll eat the apples. I'll be a bit annoyed, but not too bad. And then we started looking at how much space there was behind this nearest apple tree, between here and the pond, which you can't see because it's just overgrown. And we did realise we can fit the chicken run in this space here. I'm going to bring you round, hang on. I don't know whether you can see, but I've been starting to move this pile of slate. I don't know, I might regret this. Gosh, the bird sounds amazing. But I didn't put down a weed suppressing membrane. I kind of like the ivy growing all over the ground, and if it grows all over the slate, I don't think I'll mind too much. but I've started to spread out the slate, which was my intention years and years ago, so it's nice to do it. So tomorrow I'm going to come out here in thicker trousers and deal with the bramble and carry on shifting this slate, because now the chicken run, instead of being down that end, which was the original plan, is now going to go in this space, which now you sort of realise is bigger than you first thought once all the little plum saplings have come out, or almost all. We've got quite a large one here. I'm going to miss it. Look how many plums we would have had. I do think it's a shame that we are going to lose a lot of plums this year, but never mind. Yeah, so the chicken run is going to go here, and I'll clear out all this bramble. Here is the base of it. We were actually thinking, let's just get the chickens, put them in the garden, and give myself a bit more time to sort that out, but it actually takes up quite a lot more room once you spread it out. So here are all the plum trees, the young plum trees I've cut down, which is quite sad. I'll just quickly show you these tree peonies. They're almost past their best now. Oh, look, look, look. It's a shame we just haven't had the weather for me to sit out here and see it. These are the plum trees I managed to dig up and hopefully will have saved. Let's check that that's in the water. The traffic is really bad today, so I'll try and be quick. I made good progress yesterday. I think I've just got a little bit further to go until I reach the pond that's behind there, and a little bit further to go into the hedge of bramble, and then hopefully I can just pull back this out the way. There's just a couple of small plum trees to dig up, a couple over there, and then I think that's it for today. So we didn't manage to get the chicken run finished, unfortunately, partly because we then went into the bizarrest heat wave. I expect you'll see me talking about that in the next videos, but it got so hot we just couldn't do it. So that's the end of that. So a little short update really on what went on in my life in April, and I shall just leave it there. I hope you have enjoyed watching. I shall finish this by saying, don't forget, there is still this weekend for Open Studios. I won't be there, but it's still on. My sister will be there with her lovely photography. So we are Studio 54 in the Southeast Studio Guide, and then I will be there next week. So that will be, let me check the dates so I don't get them wrong. I cannot stick these in my head because every weekend the days are slightly different. So I'm going to be there on the 18th, 19th and 20th of June, and that's the end of it then. So please, if you haven't come to see us yet, please do so if you are in the southeast of England. We're in a beautiful village called Otford near Sevenoaks in Kent, and it's worthwhile a visit, honestly. This last weekend I took a detour because my phone fell off its little magnetic thing when I was driving home from Jane's, and I didn't realise I'd missed a turning, and I went off gallivanting all around the Kent countryside, and it is beautiful, so it's worthwhile having a visit to that part of the world. Okay, I will see you again very soon. Do take care. Bye.